My name is Madiha Khan. I'm an anchor, journalist, and an author. But you know what? Before I became all of these things, I used to work with Hindustan Times. And back then, I was this naive young girl with big dreams in her eyes who just walked into the world of media, which was very, very overwhelming. I remember I used to roam around with a notebook and pen trying to note down every single thing that I had to say because I was so hungry to learn. I was working in the radio division. And anybody who works in the radio division has an ulterior motive to become a radio jockey one day. But all of my colleagues, my peers, they made fun of me. They told me that you have such a shrill voice. They had this running joke where they'd be like, if Madiha is talking over here, our competitors can hear her over there. So she can never keep a secret. And I'm not saying all of this so that you pity me, because I never pitied myself back then. I took each and every word very, very seriously because what they were saying was absolutely true. Back then, I had a shrill voice. But at the same time, I also knew that I am going to make my career in media and communication, and I'm not going to let my undeveloped child's voice be a deterrent in that factor. So I took each and every criticism that came my way as a constructive criticism. And I worked really hard on my vocals, on developing my voice, on learning breathing, on learning how to speak. Cut to current times. I am working as an anchor, which is in the field of communication. I'm working as a journalist, as a broadcast journalist, again, which is in the field of communication. And a lot of my colleagues back from the radio days, RJs and producers, they call me up and they tell me that, Madiha, we're so proud of you. We love seeing your work. And every time they tell me that, there's a small little voice that I hear along with that, which says, we're so happy you did not listen to us. The reason why I'm narrating this whole thing is because there is a very legendary person, there used to be a very legendary person whom I follow, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who said that see your dreams before your dreams become reality. Today, over here in this room, we have a lot of legendary people who've seen big dreams, and their big dreams are about to become reality, exactly how it was for me back when I was a child. So firstly, a huge round of applause for all the dreamers who are sitting over here. All of you who are going to have a grand gala night over here celebrating your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, I officially welcome all of you to the very first Reliance Digital League of Legends. Once again, a huge round of applause for all the winners out there. League of Legends is a concept, it's a competition which is very first that we have done, and the main premise of doing this is to cultivate performance, creativity, and also to enhance the good work culture that we all talk about. For all of you who do not know what League of Legends has been all about, let me tell you, it has been a journey of extreme hard work, which in the league format has spanned within 3 weekends, but before that, the entire work that happens at the back end has been happening for months and months, and today is literally the culmination of all the hard work that each and every one of you has been doing. Through League of Legends, we had the cluster managers who came forward to manage their stores, one store every week. And this league happened over a course of 3 weekends. The first 2 weekends were the face-off rounds, and the last weekend was when the league actually happened. So the cluster managers who won each and every round, they directly made it to the elite league. The cluster managers with 1 win and 1 loss made it to the major league. And the cluster managers with 2 losses battled it out in the junior league. But this is not it. Every single thing happened on the basis of a percentage achievement, a target which was set on a store level for each and everybody. But we also had store managers who had the opportunity to battle it out against the cluster manager stores, and that fruit is also something that we are going to be celebrating tonight. With all of this, there is one more initiative which I absolutely love, which shows inclusivity, where on the home office level, we had a separate league where people could predict the result in each and every level. So I would want to throw some light at the fact that all of this would not have been possible without the enthusiastic, absolutely amazing participation that we saw from the cluster managers, the store managers, the home office, the head of departments, and of course, our very, very enthusiastic Chief Executive, Mr. Brian Bates, sir. A huge round of applause to each and every person who made sure that this happens. I'm going to call on stage the Chief Executive for Reliance Digital, Mr. Brian Bates, sir, to please come on stage and throw some light on League of Legends. This is the first time we are doing this. We do want to hear everything about it, sir. Please welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause. Forward, I'm going to do a little bit of communication setting over here, right? How do you and I communicate? I have a mic, you don't even have a mic, but you are all together and one voice can make a lot of difference, right? So, I'm going to do like a basic yes or no kind of thing. I'm going to ask a question. If your answer to that is yes, you give me a thumbs up. If your answer to that is no, you do this. Okay? Quickly, I'm going to ask you some questions. Tell me, is Shri Narendra Modi the Prime Minister of India? Yes or no? Is Shri Eknath Shinde the CM of Maharashtra? Yes or no? Do I look like Deepika Padukone? Yes or no? How rude. मेरा दिल रखने के लिए बोल देते. See, you are all right. I do not look like Deepika Padukone. She is so beautiful, and I just happen to be a little bit more beautiful than her. So yeah, I definitely do not look like her. I'm just a little bit more beautiful. All right, moving forward, keep this enthusiasm and this communication going. It's very important to constantly talk to you. And I also completely forgot to compliment each and every one of you for looking so dapper and so beautiful and so happy that this is a merger of colleagues and family, and I can see kids also sitting over here. It's such a proud moment for all of you. Please clap for yourself. With that, I would like to call on stage the head of operations, Ms. Rajeshwari. Ms. Rajeshwari Ghosh, can we please welcome her on stage with a huge round of applause? Thank you so much, ma'am, for such kind words and so much of encouragement. When we are children, we have our parents, we have teacher. When we grow up and we start working, we have our team, we have the heads, we have our mentors who guide us. And with all of their support, with entire teamwork, we achieve a lot in life. But today, I would like to remind each and every one of you that along with everybody's support, do not forget that you are all you need. And today is a celebration of you, your achievement, and the shadow of your entire team. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we are going to begin with celebrating all of your effort, all of your hard work, like I said, with the shadow of all the team effort and the push that you have received from your heads. Remember each and every person, the team, the family members, the pantry staff that helps us out, every single person who made sure that this evening becomes a success for all the winners out here. So clap for all of them. Give all of them a huge round of applause. And like I said in the beginning, this is a celebration. It's about fun, frolic. So fun and frolic is incomplete for us Indians without a little bit of singing and dancing. So once again, I'm going to call on my very, very talented dance troupe on stage with another power-packed performance. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Madiha Khan, and it has been an absolute pleasure hosting all of you over here for the very first Reliance Digital League of Legends. Thank you so much for being such a lovely audience. And once again, many, many congratulations to each and every one who has been a part of such a huge dream project. Thank you so much.